No, not again. I want revenge.
Are you sure? You want to lose again?
Are you guys really doing this level again? Oh, this game is so stupid.
It's only because you just can't win, loser!
No, really. I really don't get what you like about this game. Why is it fun to kill as many enemies as possible? I mean, there's no real goal in this game. It's just shooting and killing. Oh, come on. It's just a fun game to play together. Oh, yeah, sure. Killing people is funny. What if someone starts thinking it's normal to kill people, like in this video game?
What? Don't start talking about video games being bad or video games causing violence. You sound like my dad.
Well, maybe he's right.
Well, maybe you are just upset about these video games because you are a Christian. And because Jesus always feels so good about himself and solves everything without violence, huh?
And what's wrong with that? I find it inspiring to see that Jesus always resisted violence and Christians were pacifists. Christianity and pacifism? Is this a joke? Oh, come on, there are plenty of examples of violence in the history of Christianity. What, did you forget about the Crusades? Well, yes, you're right, but... well, now I'm confused. But I really think that Jesus and the church nowadays want peace in all circumstances. No?
Well, let's see. Let me look this up. Here, you see they even made a game about it. Did Christians find a way to justify war? Based on the theory crafted by Augustine of Hippo and Thomas Aquinas, two famous theologians from the past. Let me download it.
History has been forged by violence and war. Two theologians took on the challenge to create a theory that would change the way we view our history. A theory on how Christians could justify the last resort of using violence and war. A theory that would last for centuries.
No, really? Let me see. What kind of conditions can justify violence?
Let's find out.
Decide over the faith of the perpetrators and judge if the use of their violence was justified. Number 1. Just cause. War and violence can only be used as a response to injustice. For example, when a country defends itself, or when a country is defending another country that is being unlawfully attacked. Number 2. Right intention. War must be aimed at an ethical goal and ultimately at restoring peace. One cannot go to war to achieve another goal, for example, economic interests. Number 3. Last resort. Violence and war should be avoided as much as possible. Only when all options to achieve peace have been exhausted can one start a war. Number 4. Probability of success. There must be a reasonable chance of success in going to war. People should not suffer nor die needlessly. Number 5. Proportionality. The means used for violence must be in proportion to the end that the war seeks to achieve. Number 6. Competent authority. War must be declared by a lawful authority. Only leaders of a recognized political community and with the political requirements of that community can declare a war.
I never heard of this just war theory and those 6 conditions to go to war.
No, me neither. Why did they make up such a theory to go to war? I thought Christians always wanted to behave in a non-violent manner. Maybe we could find out more about it.
Look, there's a VR experience.
Hello, friends. I can tell you more about the just war theory, if you guys are curious, that is. But I think that's the only reason people visit me here.
Well, yes. See, we were wondering, how is it possible that there is a just war theory in the first place? I thought Christians would always be against the use of violence. Why invent a theory to justify violence when you proclaim pacifism?
This means Christians within certain rules are allowed to use violence and to start a war? So, Christianity legitimizes violence?
Oh, not so fast, young lady. You don't have to jump to conclusions right away. You've already learned about the 6 conditions to justify a war. This theory, or we can call it a tradition, is an ethical framework originated by Catholic theologians like Augustine of Hippo and Thomas Aquinas, and has been adapted and reformulated over time according to context, time and place.
So, how can we understand this just war theory?
The just war theory was not invented to allow or legitimize violence. It's the other way around.
I don't get that at all.
For example, one condition states that war must be a last resort. In this way, the theory of just war aims to encourage authorities to first look for other alternatives in order to achieve peace.
Oh, like diplomacy?
Exactly. Also, you have to look if your intentions are good. A war should not be started to enrich yourself, and you have to ask the question, should I use so much violence? Is this in proportion and really necessary to stop injustice?
So if I understand correctly, the use of violence should always be a last resort in conflicts between different countries, religions, and people. Thus, this theory is invented to postpone the use of violence for as long as possible and to look for other solutions first?
Now you get it. And that's my teaching.
What? Really? Again? How can you beat me every single time?
I'm invincible, the ultimate video game master!
Well, let me try to beat you.
Are you sure? But will you only kill me as a last resort?